Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to another video. I hope you have been keeping very well. Today on the Gold Coast it is so rainy and gloomy and windy, and so I feel like spending the day indoors, and I was thinking to myself, what can I do today that is going to bring some joy and is also just like a bit of a fun and different thing to do. And I thought about the fact that a lot of you have been suggesting that I make videos about vegan snacks, because I tend to not be like a huge snacker. I tend to eat more meals over snacks. Anyway, that doesn't mean that I don't love a good snack. And so I thought today what we could do is make some snacks together, try some snacks together, and just have a very snacky day. So I threw it over to you on Instagram and I said, what are some vegan snacks you are loving at the moment? Got some of your suggestions. I'm gonna make some of your suggestions and also try some of your suggestions. But first things first, I have a suggestion for you. So some of you may remember Cara and I tried these vegan caramel slices in one of our taste test videos. I loved them then, I love them even more now. You can get these from Coles here in Australia if you want to try them. They are my favorite snack, my favorite dessert. They are incredible. I buy them regularly. Yeah, they're just honestly so good. I think especially because the caramel slice is like such a nostalgic thing for me. The packet of them is $5.75 from memory. You get 4 of these caramel slices, which is honestly like the perfect snack size, and that is my first snack recommendation for today. Actually, I want to have a bite of this right now. There's nothing like a great biscuit base with some chewy caramel and chocolate on top. Like, whoever invented the caramel slice, thank you so much. Whoever invented this caramel slice, thank you so much, you know? Anyway, the first snack I'm gonna get into making today is a snack that one of my favorite creators on Instagram, Sarah, she recently posted it. I'm sure if you're in the vegan foodie space, you probably know Sarah, but I will link this down below if you want to check it out. And I also recommend checking out all of her other recipes. There are a lot of really easy vegan recipes there if you're looking to incorporate more plants into your diet. Anyway, she recently posted these polenta chips, and it reminded me of how much I love polenta so much, and I love polenta chips. They are such a delicious snack, and I was like, okay, I think I need to make these today. I got myself some polenta from the supermarket this morning. I am gonna follow Sarah's recipe, and yeah, let's see how we go. So I have to be honest about something. So I did not read the recipe for the polenta chips until I started making the polenta chips just now. And it turns out they needed to set in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. So I've put them in the freezer. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna leave them in the freezer for an hour and then get into baking them and see what happens. I feel like I should have just read the recipe before I decided I was gonna make polenta chips today. But anyway, these things happen and hopefully it will still work. I don't feel super optimistic about it, but we'll just see what happens, because we may as well give it a crack. So while we're here, I want to say a big thank you to my friends at Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. As you may know, I have been working with and using Squarespace for a very long time now. I really appreciate their support for my channel. They make a lot of my videos possible, and as well as that, I really appreciate Squarespace as a platform in general. I use it for many areas of my work, and I have managed and created many different websites using Squarespace in my career, and it's genuinely a super easy platform to use. So if you're someone like me who likes sharing recipes, or perhaps you're someone who wants to share your travels, or even if you're someone who wants to sell products or services, Squarespace is a really great platform to create a website with and to be able to manage your website with as well. They make blogging really easy. They make selling your own products very easy. And as well as that, one of the major ones I think for anyone who is in the content creation space, they make it very easy to link all of your social media to the one platform. So if you're ever looking to host and design your own website, I definitely recommend checking out Squarespace. You can head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, you can head to squarespace.com/AmandaDux and use my code AmandaDux, which will get you 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Okay, let's make something else. I think I have a good idea of what we should get into next. If you're in the vegan foodie space at all online, like if you consume that kind of content or if you create that kind of content, there's a high chance that you've eaten or made or have seen people making date Snickers. So the idea of this is a medjool date that you take the pit out of, put some peanut butter in, coat it in chocolate and put it in the fridge. And it's supposed to like have a Snickers kind of flavor because you've got like the peanut butter, caramel and chocolate. I used to literally hate these things. Like I used to look at people making these and be like, I don't understand how anyone could like this kind of thing. I never liked eating dates. I thought they were so bad. And then in the past, like I would say like 6 months ago, I actually like retried one for the first time and I was like, this is really good. And now I really like making them as just something that I prep and keep in the fridge so that if I feel like something sweet, I have something there ready to snack on. And also means that I don't have to go and buy things at the supermarket. Anyway, with all that being said, today we're gonna make something similar. I wanted to try something different. So I've got my chocolate that I have just melted over the stove. I've also got some dates, and then I also, instead of peanut butter, decided to get some of this by Panna. I really like all of Panna's spreads. I actually haven't tried this one. What have we got in it? Coconut sugar, cashews, oil, coconut milk powder, maca powder, sesame seeds. Interesting. Okay, so what I thought could be fun was to really embrace the caramel of it all and have dates with this cashew caramel and covered in chocolate. Thought it could be really yum, like a salted caramel situation, because I'll put some salt on top. That's what we're gonna make today. I'm really excited. I am even more excited for when Kara gets home from work. I'm gonna get her to try them. She really doesn't like dates, and the idea of date Snickers, she just thinks it's like so bad, but I'm like, maybe I can get her to change her mind with this cashew caramel situation. We'll see. Look at how cute this little baby date is. It's so small in comparison to the others. That smells so good. Okay, so my polenta chips are in the oven. My caramel date chocolate things are in the fridge setting. And whilst that's happening, I thought I would taste test a couple of products that were the most highly recommended when I posted on my Instagram and I said, what snacks are you loving? The store-bought ones, there was two main things that people were saying, which I found very interesting. So the first one are these roasted edamame. I literally had never heard of these before, but probably like 10 people recommended these and said that they were their favorite snack. So I was like, okay, I figure it's time that I try them. I'm not usually an edamame kind of gal, but I'll give them a go. I mean, they're pretty yummy. I wouldn't say no. They're honestly like just a nice little salty snack, really. Tiger has this thing with salty things. Whenever we eat anything that's salty, like chips, edamame beans apparently, popcorn. He just comes up and he wants one. I don't know if cats can eat soybeans. Okay, the other thing that was highly popular at the moment is products by COLLAB, and I am a big fan of COLLAB. I eat their products regularly, and I think I have them like on taste tests and stuff all the time. But there are a lot of new products of theirs that I haven't tried because every time I go to the supermarket, they're sold out. And I'm still having this issue because there were so many specific products that everyone recommended and I couldn't find any of them at the supermarket. But what I did find is these cookie dough custard filled balls. They have this new range that are like custard filled things. Oh, it's got tahini. Interesting. Anyway, I thought may as well try the COLLAB product that I can get my hands on because I love their products so much. Like, they're kind of like my go-to, and whenever they release new things, I always want to try them. Ooh. Okay, so I would say that I like those cookie dough balls, but they're not my favorite COLLAB product of all time. What would be my favorite COLLAB product of all time? Probably the holy hazelnut balls. If you have a favorite COLLAB product, let me know because I feel like I need to know what the must tries are. They've brought out so many new products in the past few months. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. What's everyone's favorite? What is my must try, you know? Anyway, let's get back into the kitchen because I think my polenta chips might almost be ready. Oh, yes. I am so excited about these. They look so good, and look how fluffy they are on the inside. They're also so hot. Polenta is one of those things that whenever I cook with it, I'm like, I need to cook with this more often because it is seriously so delicious. Anyway, it's time for us to also try my caramel Snickers date situation, and I am so curious about how these are gonna taste. Ooh, it's nice and firm on the outside now. Let's give it a crack. Where am I gonna put this camera? Cheers. That is absolutely unreal. Okay, do you want to try the date Snickers? Not really. You can't just do that to the wagon and then not get the wagon in the shop. There's even a baby one if you want a baby one. I do want a baby one. You're proud of them, aren't you? You like it? Why? What's in it? You want to see what I put in it? Well, it's obviously got a date in it, and you usually don't like dates, so let's start there. Yay! And it kind of tastes like an in between a Snickers and a caramel slice. Yes. Yes. So another snack that people seem to be loving lately is popcorn with nooch, and I don't have any other context other than that, but I've created this vision for how I'm gonna try and make some kind of like cheesy popcorn. My vision is in a saucepan I'm gonna put vegan butter instead of oil, and I'm gonna put some nutritional yeast into it so that it melts in, and then I'm gonna cook the popcorn kernels in that. That's my vision. Let's get into it and see if it's gonna work out for me.